Alright, round one of our triple Ravnica rough drafts. Playing some blue-black mill, I guess. Sounds fine, but not especially exciting. Alright, island go. Opponent chose to play last, so I'm guessing they are on some sort of control deck as well. They probably have all the removal that we don't have. Signet, pass the turn. Yep, blue-black mirror. Roofstalker right. And let's play our lore broker. Pass the turn. Gonna give it flying, start getting in there. Does our opponent not have a land, or do they have a bounce land? Oh, they don't have a land? Well, in that case, we're not gonna start looting. Let's just, compulsive research. Discard a land, an island. Play a swamp. Get in for one. Man, you have a handful of counters. Opponent's going to be discarding here if they didn't draw a land or something they can play. Yep, there's a discard. Stasis cell. Alright, let's play a land. Pass the turn. I think we want to make our opponent pay to give this flying, and then we can clutch of the Undercity it, potentially. Well, if they don't give it flying, we'll just block. Ah, they're going to kill it. Alright, well, we will still clutch of the Undercity it. And yeah, we're not going to loot and let our opponent draw a land. Opponent's going to have to discard. Let's play a Stinkweed Imp. And an island. Pass the turn. Replays the Roofstalker right. Do we want to... I guess we can just convolute that, keep it off the battlefield. Another land. Get in with Stinkweed, play a land, pass the turn. Opponent's going to draw lands eventually, but not yet. Well, we're not really punishing them too much. We do get to draw a couple cards. Get in with our Stinkweed. Play the land, pass the turn. We're going to wait on Bell Tower. Next turn we can Bell Tower and leave up a counter spell, which seems better than just casting Bell Tower. Oh, our poor opponent discards. Oh, well, can't feel too bad. They're playing Flow of Ideas. So let's play our Bell Tower Sphinx. Get in with Stinkweed. Pass the turn. I wouldn't be surprised if they scooped it up here shortly. Being stuck on 2 lands for 9 turns is not fun. And we're not killing them very quickly because our deck is so slow. They did draw a land. What do they have? Compulsive research? Sure. I don't think we want to fight over that. We'll save our induced paranoias for more impactful things. They discard 2 creatures. Well, there's an Entrancer too. That's sweet. Let's play our Vidalcan Entrancer. Keep holding the land for now. Alright, mill plan is activated. So we get to pay a blue, tap it to mill 2. Our opponent's deck doesn't look that scary. Actually, it looks a lot like our deck. Snapping Drake, sure. We'll just play defense and go on the mill plan. Now let's draw a couple cards. Play a land, just pass the turn. Want to make sure we leave up our counter spells. Guess we could have played the Guild Mage, but that doesn't even do that much at the moment. If they take in our Bell Tower Sphinx, whenever this takes damage, the source of that damage, so our opponent would have to mill that many cards. Brain spoil. Alright, we'll induce paranoia that. Mill a bunch more cards. Dream Leash. Alright, they are splashing green. Dream Leash isn't bad. A mind control. Well, let's start the milling. Opponent's down to 12 cards. And our opponent scoops it up. Sweet. Well, they got stuck on lands, but we still got there. Seems like that could work. Yeah, let's run it back. Alright, game 2, and yeah, we're kind of on the short end of the mana stick this game, but that's alright. We have a 2-drop, a couple 2-drops, and we can always lore broker if we need to. And we drew the land anyway. Let's lead on lore broker. We still might want to loot. Golgari Signet. Now we drew a land, which I think means we just go with Roofstalker right and pass the turn. We'll probably loot at our opponent's end of turn, so they can't take advantage of the card this turn. Compulsive Research. Well, it kind of helps us on our mill them out plan. 3 cards deeper. Discards a swamp. And yeah, let's loot. We each loot, but I think we can pitch the peel from reality for now. Get in with our Roofstalker right. And just play our Vidalcan Entrancer. Because if they kill it, we should be able to just get it back with our Mausoleum Tourniquet. Tourniquet. Alright, they're going to putrefy it. Play a land. And kill it. That's not good. That makes it harder to get it back. Lore Broker. Mausoleum Tourniquet is much worse with this Roofstalker right in there. So I think we're just going to go ahead and discard that for now. Play land. Play our Tidewater minion. And pass the turn. So we're going to have to try to loot our opponent to death until we find our Golgari Guildmage. Dimir Signet. Dimir Aqueduct. Alright. Picks up a land. Strands of Undeath. Ugh, it's going to make us discard 2 cards. Alright. Well, that's not great. Now we're going to be looking for a card draw. Well, let's shift gears and go on the beatdowns. Hold this land to discard to Lore Broker. Haunted Phantasm. Can't be blocked, but it gives us 5. Woo! That seems risky. Unless they can just kill them all somehow. Roofstalker right, sure. Well, let's loot. Consult the Necrosages isn't bad. We can put our opponent empty-handed? Let's do that. Target player discards 2 cards. Alright, kills our Lore Broker. Opponent's empty-handed. Then we get to untap land and Compulsive Research. And pitch a island. And just pass the turn. See if we can race. Alright, they give it flying. Are they attacking with both? Just one. Well, let's play the swamp. Lose defender. If they drew a counter, we're going to get blown out here. Otherwise, we get rid of this thing and we should just win. Last grasp, give it... Yup. Oh, that's the blowout. That's why you don't play the hunted cycle. And our opponent scoops it up. Sweet. On to round 2.